know who that una look on. That is Kent. I call him Scarecrow. And look at Scarecrow, and I'm gonna talk about him in pertaining to Inspector Siobhan and the two girls them. So I want to stay tuned and listen to this video. Let's go.
March 27th, the 15-year-old juvenile of Forgotten Boundary appeared before a magistrate and was remanded into custody until Thursday, April 3rd, 2025 on firearm-related charges. On Friday, March 28th, 2025, Ashley Nelson also appeared before a magistrate and was remanded to the Bodley Correctional Facility.
Good day, my wonderful friends. It's me again, the great, one more great countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe. And click on another video. Now more I send big up to all of my brethren them in a St. Lucia, Guyana, Jamaica. To all of the Caribbean country them, Dominica, you understand? St. Vincent is very close to my heart. And that's one country where me would have settled down in. And another country where me like, Grenada. Big up to Grenada boss, you know who me attack? Big Grenada boss. Big up yourself. Now, only hear what the inspector just said in St. Lucia right there, Mr. Inspector Siobhan. They arrested the gang unit, gang narcotics, whatever, arrested 2 females at a house. And one of the females them is 15 and the next one is 21 years old. I did a video 2 days ago talking about that crime and that issue that happened, and then Mr. Sharon came out and did a press conference. Like I said, they are doing a good job, but there's just certain things when it comes to police work that doesn't sit well with me.
On March 26, 2025, operations conducted in Bellevue, Vieux-Fort resulted in the execution of 2 search warrants, leading to the seizure of 450 grams of cured cannabis and 325 cannabis plants. 2 individuals, Michael Silis and Michelle Silis, were taken into custody. Both were formally charged. The Royal Militia Police forces unwavering commitment to tackling crime and ensuring the safety of citizens. The success of these efforts is a testament to the dedication, vigilance, and professionalism of our officers. We commend the tireless efforts of all officers who work diligently to remove illegal firearms, drugs, and offenders from our communities.
No, Inspector, I'm glad you said that. You understand? Because I want to help you solve the case with the 2 young female, the 15-year-old and the 21-year-old who was caught a couple days ago in a house full of gun and bullet. Now, I'm going to show you somebody, and he is responsible for those 2 young women. So what I would like you to do is to drop the charges from the young women or give them a deal. You understand? Whereas you probably won't give them a deal, because if you give them a deal, then their lives is gonna be at risk. And the reason why them life would be at risk is because St. Lucia don't have a proper witness protection. The government don't want to spend no money in protecting people. They don't want to give no hefty rewards. They don't have a program. So if you don't have a program that's reciprocal to a witness. So in case a witness give you guys some information, then they have to go back a Bumbleclad Brass Street. You understand? Or go back a third world. It don't work like that, so we not go solve any cases. But let me continue. What I am going to show you right now, I am going to show you the person who is responsible for the gun and the drugs and the gun them and the Uzi and everything you find. May I show you who it is, and you need to press him button. So you just set it up. You clean up the community and you need help. Well, I am gonna help you right now. Take a look at this guy. Now, John Public and the police department and everybody in the world, I want to take a look for the boy. Him live a boy is a PATAT, and you see the house where them two young girls were found, the 15-year-old with one house a gun and the 21-year-old. This guy right here, he's responsible for it. Take a good look at him. And yo, Inspector, go press him button. May I tell you now where he's at. Now, Lance, aka Pooms, in their prison right now. Barbados Jail Correctional Facility, and he's in there for shooting a fellow gangster. Now, these two females, Pooms, when he recruited them to hide him gun and hide certain things, but one thing he was doing that I fucking hate, most of all, he was screwing the 15-year-old girl. So that 15-year-old little girl, this guy Pooms, he is her boyfriend, and my intel told me that when Pooms get out of jail, he was going to live with that little 15-year-old girl. Now, it is really sickening down there in St. Lucia. Now, how did the police get them tick to go to that house and know that the girls them was sitting down and a bag of gun and one roll of gun? Now, let me explain that to you. You see the 21-year-old young lady, she have her little boyfriend who lives in another part of Castries. And I guess the boyfriend didn't like how the girlfriend was flexing. And for some reason, it seems like the 21-year-old told her boyfriend what's going on, what she's holding for Pooms. And because of that, this 21-year-old girl, she put everybody at risk. Do I need to finish telling her the story? You know what happened? The boyfriend, the 21-year-old lady boyfriend, he is the one who called the police and dropped the dime on these two females because he felt some kind of way about her dealing with Pooms. Now, what's even more sad about this, the 15-year-old who is sleeping with Pooms, aka Lance, and the 21-year-old, they're in a female gang, and the female gang, I'm gonna talk about this for the first time. They're called the Dirty Dozen. The Dirty Dozen female gang in St. Lucia. Boy, Inspector Sharon, you have a lot of work to do. And the fact that I said that, I want to talk about this. Now, look at this video. That's Scarecrow and them entourage, and them fly out of St. Lucia and went to Jamaica. That is in Jamaica. They went to the teeth whitening boss uptown New Kingston, and obviously them have the money to spend, them have the money to do certain things. So Scarecrow, you flash and you show, you make big money and use a super criminal. No, Inspector, these are the guys that you need to go after. You remember earlier in the video I said there are certain things the Royal St. Lucia police do that it kinda bother me, because you can find the small guys every day, all day. But look at this guy right here. You see what he's doing? He's flossing. He's showboating. He must show off. You understand? And these are the guys who run your city. So getting all them little girls there, I mean, yeah, you get them thing off the street, but them little girls there ain't nothing compared to these guys right here. The Scarecrow. Now, those of you who know Kent, aka Scarecrow, in par with Teletubby, but like him on Teletubby, maybe have little issues and certain things. But long story short, where does Scarecrow get all this money? He's documenting his trip to Jamaica to get teeth whitening. Not only for him, you know, for him other dreadlocks bridging. And them have them girls, so you see the man them go up on a vacation. And look how much money the man account out to pay the specialists for whitening teeth and giving veneers. So my thing is, how come these guys can run around St. Lucia forever and ever and ever and never blood clot, get caught, never get in and no trouble? And you hear say the man them a do them thing, cause enough intel, film brother them did a run a business in Martinique with them a thief people, coke, all sort of thing, you know. So the stuff I'm speaking here is nothing new. So Inspector Siobhan, this is what you need to look into, these kind of people. So let me say by saying this, the police them doing a good job. No, that's no ifs, ands or buts. But these young women, they have stepped into something that they really don't understand. And you see the outcome. You feel me? But like the way I feel, the people them that the gang drug squad is getting, they are really on the lower scale of things. And to really make a dent for the best and the positive of the country and the safety. And this applies to all of the Caribbean country them. Every single one of them. Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Kitts, this, that, Grenada. Them have to get the top man. And from what I see here, yes, making a dent. Because why I say the top man them, you understand? And we have to get this. We have to get this correct, and I want the people them understand. Me personally, I'm talking about the violence producers. The violence producers in our society. We have to eliminate them. You understand? And that is the biggest threat to our systems, you understand? Because the violence producers, what they do, they make everything becomes unstable. No investment, no nothing. You understand? And that is what bothers me most about this thing. But people like Scarecrow, Teletubby, Plastic Face them and other can allow to run around untouched. Look at Scarecrow. Did he ever have a business? Did he ever finish school and get a degree? To be having this money, what kind of job or business or education Scarecrow have to be living like this? And that's the question. Listen, my name is Countryman.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.